Hey everybody, Digginrings here. I had a request to show my boat, how I have it set up for fishing and diving. So I'm going to start with telling you it's a 13.5-foot Boston whaler. And I have a 20 horsepower 4-stroke Yamaha on it. Gas bill is very, very low, very, very cheap. I can go fishing for the day and go out a long ways. It only cost me about $8 in gas. Here's my live well pump that I rigged up. It's a Rule 800 and takes water from the stern, pumps it through this hose, goes alongside the gunnel there and into my live well where I keep my bait. And I believe this is a 15-gallon size live well. I rigged up a valve here, and this is an overflow where the water comes out of. Cooler, I have a cooler for my fish. As you know, just about all the fish that I catch are really too big for it. And I think this is a 94 quart cooler. So often I have to cut my fish in half or even 3 pieces because they are so big. I use ice packs. I have a 12-gallon gas tank. And I normally use about 2.5 gallons per trip, 2.5 gallons at the most. And there's my cutting board, used to cut bait, usually put on a seat or on top of a 5-gallon bucket. I do have a stereo on the boat. There's one of the speakers. There's my Fishfinder GPS, and the other speaker for the stereo. I have the stereo on right now. Stereo is right there underneath that gray cover. It's in a waterproof case. VHF marine radio. That orange box there has some emergency tools and supplies. And a lot of teak on the boat. I did all the woodwork myself. My seat cushion and my life jacket, life vest that I wear all the time while I'm on the boat. But as you know, if I happen to fall in the water, I'm probably going to get eaten by sharks. And by the way, I do not specifically fish for sharks. I fish for other fish, and the sharks are there. I just deal with them. I use, this is my big boy guy here, a heavy-duty spinner rod. Quite a bit of 30-pound test line on it. And that's my main surface rod, the one that you see me pulling the big fish with most of the time. And walk around here, show you my bait rod. Bait rod is just a little pen with bait rig on it. And there you can see some of the little hooks with the glow-in-the-dark feathers on them. And boat's on the trailer. It's my safety tie-down strap. Running lights. I use them. I do go out before sunrise at times, or stay out after dark. I do go out after dark. And it's a good running engine. Happy with it. Take care of it. And fuel water separator. Keeps the water from entering the fuel system in the engine itself. That little bowl there is for drainage of the water that's in the gas tank. And I do that every once in a while. This container's for my kingfish rigs. Pre-made, I make them myself. Knife, fillet knife, pliers, spool of leader line, scissors for cutting leader, some fishing sinkers, and just showing you my boat. Stainless steel bimini top frame. So I have plenty of metal on the boat. Good reason not to be out there in a thunderstorm, but I get caught in them all the time. And I'm lucky to be here. These are rocket launcher rod holders, and they're through bolted, and they have to be to take the force of the fish hitting the pole. If I didn't through bolt them, they'd definitely be ripping right out of the boat, and I'd lose my fishing pole. So that's it. Just want to show you my anchor setup real quick. It's sliding ring type, so if I get it stuck in the rocks in the reef, I can just pull up ahead of it and yank it out. Works about 99% of the time. I have lost a couple of anchors out there, but I try to do my best to get it out if it does get stuck. So there you have it. That's what my boat looks like. 13.5-foot Boston Whaler, 1978 model. It's a great little boat, safe little boat, and I'll be going out tomorrow with it, and hopefully catching some more big game. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.